Hey, it's Chucky here from SojourningScholar.com, and in this video, I'm going to be giving you my honest opinion of the BestMyTest IELTS Prep course based on our first-hand experience purchasing and using the course to help you find out if this course can get you the IELTS band score that you truly desire. So let's get started. Now, this course is an online self-study prep course that can be purchased with access for as short as 7 days, 1 year, or anywhere between 1 to 6 months. And at the time of making this video, BestMyTest does not offer any virtual IELTS classes or offer any online tutoring on their platform. The course contains a very large reserve of over 2,500 practice questions and tasks across all 4 sections of the IELTS. And it draws upon this large bank of questions to give you up to 26 full-length practice tests. And as for the level of support included in the course, depending on what plan you choose, you can get up to 8 writing and 12 speaking assessments, as well as essay correction and the ability to ask an unlimited number of questions to an online instructor. Now let's talk about the quality of the lessons on the IELTS Prep course. Now, what you should know about the BestMyTest IELTS Prep course is that compared to other competitors, the lessons are presented in a text-based format and not a video-based format. Nonetheless, in most of the learning modules on the BestMyTest IELTS Prep course, you will find videos from their YouTube channel that either supplement the text-based lessons or contain the same information as these text-based lessons. So in this regard, the lessons on the BestMyTest IELTS Prep course cater to those students who prefer to watch video content as well. Furthermore, unlike some other IELTS Prep course providers, the course curriculum here also includes learning material that covers the academic IELTS and the general version of the IELTS. So whichever of these versions of the IELTS you intend to take, a single purchase of a BestMyTest IELTS Prep course has got you covered. You will find that a large amount of the curriculum in this course teaches practical test-taking strategies for all 4 sections of the IELTS exam. Now, the lessons on the reading and listening section do a pretty good job of explaining the different types of questions that appear in these sections. They also describe helpful tips and strategies to follow when you answer each question type. Similarly, the lessons you find on the speaking and writing section have detailed tips and strategies on speaking task 1, 2, and 3 and writing task 1 and 2. I also like that within each learning module, there's a short exercise for you to practice what you've learned. Overall, the library of lessons in this course is one of the most comprehensive you'll find on the market, and the tips and strategies contained in these lessons are undeniably effective. Now, as for the quality of support, the level of support that's included with the purchase of the course varies from one plan to the other. Buyers of the premium plan get the most support, which includes 25 essay grammar corrections, 12 speaking reviews, and 8 writing reviews, while buyers of the last minute plan get the least amount of support with only 1 essay grammar correction. However, after signing up for any of these plans, you can get more graded reviews for the speaking and writing sections for an additional fee. To evaluate the quality of support in this course, we tested all 4 support features on multiple occasions. And just like our experience reviewing their TOEFL prep course, we were yet again impressed by the depth of the graded speaking and writing assessments we received. In each writing assessment, the instructor will provide grammatical corrections on your essay as well as provide suggestions for improvement. You will also find your writing score report that's similar to the report that's provided by the IELTS makers. As for the speaking assessment, you will receive an audio feedback from the IELTS instructor, where the instructor calls out your pronunciation mistakes and also offers suggestions for improvement on your delivery. The speaking assessment also includes a detailed score report that evaluates your performance on the same criteria that official IELTS scorers use to evaluate your spoken responses. Now, all our requests for a graded speaking and writing assessment were provided to us within 24 to 48 hours, which is the typical response time that's promised by BestMyTest. Another really helpful support feature is the diagnostic report that's generated after completing a full-length practice test. For each section, this report breaks down your performance further, exposing areas in the section where you need to improve upon to see really quick gains in your band score. This is truly one of the best features of the BestMyTest IELTS course. Now, as for the Ask-an-Instructor feature, we liked that the responses were provided very quickly, but we didn't really like that the responses were quite shallow. Overall, we rate the quality of BestMyTest IELTS speaking and writing feedback as well as their diagnostic reports to be among the best you will find in any IELTS prep course. For the pricing of the course, the last minute plan is the cheapest, starting at just $39, while the premium plan is the most expensive at $210 US. Pricing for the custom plan starts at $69 for 1 month of access and goes up to $129 for 6 months of access. However, BestMyTest does not offer any payment plans on its website and does not occasionally run discounted offers to these IELTS courses. To find the current pricing and any available discounts you might have for the BestMyTest course, make sure to check out the description section description below. For full disclosure, these are affiliate links, so if you purchase the course using these links, we may receive a small commission at no additional cost to you. So thank you for your support, and let's get back to the review. In the area of IELTS practice questions, BestMyTest stands out above the competition with the largest bank of practice material for all 4 sections of the IELTS. In addition to the 26 full-length practice tests mentioned earlier, there are 4 simulated practice tests with questions that you're not going to find anywhere else on the platform. So, with such a large library of practice material, you shouldn't have much reason to look for additional IELTS practice material from other resources. When we analyze the difficulty of the reading and listening practice questions on the BestMyTest IELTS course to those on the real IELTS exam, we found them to be very similar. And comparing the task on the speaking and writing sections to those on the real IELTS exam, BestMyTest does a great job of using different task types that you might come across during your IELTS exam. For example, on the academic writing task 2, the prompts you're going to come across on the BestMyTest IELTS course could fall under several categories such as agree or disagree, advantages and disadvantages, or cause and effect. Furthermore, the audio recordings on the speaking and listening section sample native English speakers with different accents, which again reflects what you will hear on the real IELTS exam. Now, when it comes to the full-length practice test experience, the online practice test environment is somewhat similar to the computer-delivered version of the IELTS, but there are some differences that are worth pointing out. The main difference is that the prompts on the speaking interviews are pre-recorded, while on the computer-delivered version of the IELTS, you're going to be talking to an examiner face-to-face. Another difference worth mentioning about the online practice test experience is that on the platform, there is no countdown timer for the speaking section. Instead, users of the BestMyTest platform are recommended to time themselves when attempting the speaking section, which we found rather inconvenient. As for the answer explanations to practice questions, detailed answer explanations are only present on the reading section. Here you will find a YouTube video where the instructor reads through the passage and snips out the correct answer while also explaining why the other choices are incorrect. However, on the listening section, you will only be shown the correct answer and an audio transcript of the listening passage. And if you want to get detailed answer explanations to these listening questions, you will have to use the Ask-an-Instructor feature, which we found to hinder the ability to quickly learn from your mistakes. And as for the speaking and writing sections, you will find sample responses in the form of audio recordings for the speaking task and essays for the writing task that show you what a high scoring response to the question should look or sound like. While BestMyTest does not have a dedicated app for the IELTS prep, their website is well optimized for mobile users. Nevertheless, there are some other cool features of the course that are quite helpful, such as their IELTS vocabulary flashcards, which allows you to practice up to 2,000 words that commonly appear on the IELTS, and their score and performance analytics tool that allows you to track your success rates by topic or question type, so you know exactly where you may need to spend more time to improve your band score. Plus, you also get a score forecast that predicts where your scores are going to fall based on your performance throughout the course. And when it comes to the policies, BestMyTest offers a 7-day free trial that does not require any payment information. Now, this free trial period gives you limited access to the course with the ability to view 27 lessons, attempt over 200 practice questions, take a diagnostic test and a full-length practice test, and use up to 5 Ask-an-Instructor questions. And for certain students who meet their eligibility requirement, BestMyTest promises a total score improvement guarantee as high as plus 2.5 band score points. However, the amount of money you receive with their score improvement guarantee is capped at $100, compared to some other competitors who will issue a full refund if you've met their score guarantee requirements. Now, with the exception of customers who qualify for a score guarantee, BestMyTest does not offer any money-back guarantees to paid customers who are not satisfied with the course for any reason. In our opinion, the BestMyTest IELTS course is particularly great for those who have a practice test focused preparation style. And what I mean by this is if you believe you're going to be confident in your abilities only after completing several realistic IELTS practice tests and receiving graded feedback on the speaking and writing sections, then BestMyTest is for you. And if you decide to go with BestMyTest, you will get the most value from the course if you choose a plan with a longer access period, like the custom plan with 4 to 6 months of access or the 1-year premium plan. These options will give you enough time to see improvement in your IELTS band score. For more complete and unbiased test prep course reviews, make sure to check out our website at SojourningsCholar.com, or you can do a quick Google search using our name. Thank you for watching and best of luck in your IELTS prep.